Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of The League of Amazing Adventurers dun, 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 on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. I hope everyone's doing fabulously, funbulously, wondrously tonight. I'm doing good. Tonight we have a really good show, but before we get to that really good show, we have a few programming announcements, that being some of the other shows here on the channel, like on Friday, the Calling Chronicle. It's our D&D 5e show. You got Sky Pirate Dragons this week. Come and check that out. Then on Saturday, we got Salt and Sorcery. Me and Matt are going to continue bumbling our way through Outward because for some reason a whole bunch of folks came and watched it. So we're going to keep doing it. And, you know, if you all played that game and want to give us some advice, we'll gladly take it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Matt don't know what they're doing. Although, Matt, I have figured out some tricks for two-handed weapons that I will share with you on Saturday.
Yes, I saw you working out how to do combos and the like.
Yeah. Then on Sunday, my personal favorite stream that I do by myself, we have Stardew Sunday. It's the chillest stream. It's just nice. Just come watch. It's just relaxing. If you want to just come hang out, talk about different tabletop RPGs, talk about just really anything in the world that's relaxing and fun, that's the night for you. Then on Monday, the exact opposite of relaxing, we have the Strength of Thousands AP. We're about to go into a difficult dungeon of sorts after we get some information. If y'all want to see that, come and check that out. I'm only dreading it a little, but luckily we're going to have a new old face helping us out, and you'll have to come on Monday to see who that is. Also, Matt, this is your reminder that you need to make that overlay. Then, on
reminder.
On Tuesday, I'm doing my solo playthrough of Outward. We're doing the religious quest line, the holy mission of Alot.
Deus Vult.
It's like Razmir, but not evil, as far as I know. Then, on Wednesday, of course, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers. It's our Pathfinder 2e Pulp Adventure show. And next season, Campaign 2 is quickly on the horizon, and that's going to be a Pathfinder 2e Western. It's going to be a good time. Western.
Western.
God help me. But y'all know that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be rootin', tootin', shootin', and some sibling kiddin' caboodlin'.
Maybe murder.
Some what?
Why on earth would you phrase it that way?
I don't know.
It takes place in Alabama. God.
Alabama.
Why, I never.
Well, I never.
But there we go.
I do declare.
That's all of our programming announcements. Next up for our regular announcements, we have our cast of characters joining us tonight. We have Abby of Abby's Worlds of Stage fame, playing Cassandra / Corellia / the walking, talking magic nuke. Say hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby. My jaw hurts. As usual.
No comment.
My jaw always hurts. This isn't anything new. It pops a lot. I'm pretty sure I have TMJ.
Thank you for the context to that.
Yeah, that was important context, Abby.
That was important context to add, Abby. Then,
made jaw hurt.
Speaking of things that are important to add context to, Cooper.
Hi.
We have Cooper playing Lynx tonight, like one broke McKenna.
Hi. I'm alive.
Lies.
Ain't
I
that
don't
just
feel
the
like it
bitch?
most days. Ain't that just the worst?
And speaking of being alive, we have someone else who's alive, and the person responsible for all of the lovely overlay work that you see on the channel here, as well as a person who is extremely knowledgeable about FGO and does FGO streams on their channel. We have Matt playing Garl and Chip. Say hi, Matt.
I am here on Garl's behalf. I am here to break spines and blush at cute girls.
So true.
Yes.
Yay!
As it occurs to me, we have some form of sapphic romance in every single one of our shows except for Monday night. But I have a feeling that the Monday night.
I mean,
one
people's
might get
feelings
it at some
about
point.
Kiara are undefined.
Yeah.
I just think that women loving women is the most pure form of love in the world. So.
I don't know.
Retweet.
I have some crack. I have a few crack ships in the Monday night show that I have as Will and
Do
Igura.
you?
Yes, I have one crack ship, but I'm not going to share
What
that
is your
crack
crack
ship.
ship?
I'm not going to share that crack ship.
I
That's
bet
no
it's
fun. Why
Gamma
But-
and the
do that?
switchblade
But
wielding.
I will say
monkey.
this: the person who is part of that crack ship is McKenna, and McKenna is playing tonight not Avi Avi but Nimbus.
I am playing Nimbus tonight. Hello.
Yeah. Also, McKenna is the person responsible for all the artwork you see on the channel. So, you know,
We
if
love
you,
that.
If you like that, go give them a follow at McKenna Ray Art on TikTok.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever works for you works for me. I'll put a link to my newest TikTok video in chat.
Yeah, go watch that
Yo,
after the
you.
stream. She's most active on TikTok.
It's true.
I would put the link for my most recent TikTok in, but I don't think anybody wants to see those. People are telling me their pregnancy horror stories. Did you know this one woman got an infection in her breasticle and it almost exploded? Yeah.
And yeah,
Why
I
this?
responded to that comment because it terrified me.
Yeah.
She later, what she went on to say that that was not the worst pregnancy experience she had had.
How did we get here?
I like the
did we
woman with
get
the
here?
72-day labor. That was wild.
I
72
blame
hour.
TikTok.
Day.
Day?
72-day labor. Record is 75.
The things we do to women.
Right?
It sucks.
Oh, y'all.
You believe some people.
How about that intro?
How about that intro? Yeah, so that's all of our casts. I GM this. Also, coming up in an AP that the Roll for Combat people are releasing, I have a monster in that. So if y'all want to see,
Sweet.
we might be playing that. I might run just the encounter that my monster is part of on this channel for some people. That might be something we do in the off season, just so I can try to kill you with the thing I made.
Yes, murder me.
But that's all of our announcements. So I'm going to roll that intro, and then we'll get right into the show. Last time on the League of Amazing Adventurers, our party made it back to their base in Lionberg, got some information about what was going on in the lovely country known as Treladar, and by lovely I mean terrible, villainous place. Nimbus discovered that her mom has been using Modify Memory to make herself a sleeper agent repeatedly, and that's probably going to leave some long-lasting effects on her brain.
Yay.
Oh.
Also, Nim was
Does it
reunited.
have to?
Nim was reunited with her childhood butler
And adulthood butler.
and adulthood butler.
It was really just like the family butler.
The family butler who was once a spy.
He has many levels.
And is
in
still a spy.
Butthole.
And is still a spy.
Butler with 2 T's.
Well, this is the world of League of Amazing Adventurers. So you know,
Everybody's so hot.
everyone's hot, and he is definitely wearing leather pants.
Yes!
Like a nice suit. Why would he be? Why?
Nice leather pantsuit.
Because he's an anime butler.
He's one hell of a butler.
Oh boy.
large, juicy badonkadonk sways in
But-
the wind.
That's what they did.
That's why he got caught.
Then they had
He's trying to be
decided.
stealthy, but the clap of his leather vest.
Terrible.
Then the
made that
part-
I'm trying to assassinate a king, but the sound of my ass keeps alerting the guard.
We're adventurers.
Chat, can somebody clip that phrase and can we just like I need to start putting clips of our Twitch channel up on TikTok, and I think
Yes, you do.
that would be a great first one.
Just in
There's a
time for the
project-
end of the campaign.
There's a project for the weekend. We'll just sit down and go through the thing and make clips for an hour.
Yeah.
Just 1 hour.
I might be getting dragged to the X on the weekend, but that's beside the point. So we have that our party also decided, Matt's face, to go and head down south to Namsla next.
Yes.
God, I hope I'm not.
Although I don't think
mispronouncing.
we've left yet.
You've not yet left. That's just you decided where you're heading to. And just as a reminder, that city has been completely grown over with plants and flowers and things. It looked very pretty while you were flying up towards Lionberg.
I wanted to compliment the designer.
But yeah, so as you're there, Elisandra just is kind of like sheepishly like standing in the doorway, just kind of looks at Nim, nods, and then like walks away.
Bottom.
Follow Alessandra.
Oh,
That's
are
a pretty
you-
clear.
Yeah, so like she just kind of turns the corner, and like as Nim turns the corner, she just kind of says, "I'm going to stick with Gwen here this time around."
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I almost died.
Yes.
I don't want to die on you, especially during Fantasy Pride Month.
Stop.
Did she look directly at the camera when she says that?
Yes.
Fantasy
Sponsored
Pride.
by
During
Comcast.
Fantasy Pride Month.
The thing is, there is no Pride. There is no Pride Month in this world because it's
There's no
never
need
been
for it.
It's never been something that's been like bad. It's just always been the baseline.
I mean, when a couple of the goddesses are...
Yeah, like 90% of the
throuple of the
population,
goddesses.
90% of the population of this world is bi as a baseline.
Yeah.
And 10% are sexless automatons, so...
Yeah.
Well,
I wish that were me.
That is yet to be seen.
I'm-
Their sex or sexlessness.
Hashtag gender envy.
Would you all like to see some sexy robots? There can be. I can.
Can I
can
see
get-
your motherboard?
Jesus.
Bow, 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 bow.
I've been feeling bad, baby.
We're
We are
never gonna
spicy
get.
tonight.
We're never going to get to the combat encounters I have planned.
I'm so
No!
I'm not.
sorry. I'm sorry for Matt because Matt likes to smashy punchy.
I'm playing a barbarian. That's 75% of what I do.
But yeah, so Elisandra just kind of says, "Yes, I almost did die, and I'd rather not put you through another resurrection ritual."
I mean, if I were there, hypothetically, I do have multiple things prepared to stop that sort of thing happening before it got to a resurrection ritual. Things like Breath of Life, but also
That would be better used on Garl if they went down. If I'm
I
speaking from a
personally don't have a-
strictly if I'm speaking from a strictly utilitarian sense, Nimbus, I love you, but if it was a choice between me and Garl, you would get Garl up first.
No, I would get the healer up first.
I have like two.
That's pure strategy.
I have like
Meta.
I have like two spells that. All right, fair enough, but she just kind of like looks back, sees Gwen. Gwen's like fully kitted out.
Gwendolyn, are you going somewhere? And you're, I mean,
Oh,
Are
I'm
you feeling
dragging
okay?
Elisandra Drake hunting.
are you sure?
Yes, I'm feeling much better. It's been a few
Okay.
days, and
Well, yes, but you were fully dead, my love.
yeah, I was technically undead.
Nice.
Isn't that a step beyond death?
This is what it
What
means
is
to,
death?
to go beyond.
Plus Deathtra.
If you are feeling up to it, I suppose I will not object.
Yes, and we're only going to be staying on the walls. We're just going to be taking pot shots at the little ones who make it past all the mines that, Ascendancy's boyfriend has made.
All right. Well, I really am glad you're feeling better.
As am I. You know, I really did miss having pumping blood. I'm so much warmer now.
Vibe.
Good. I'm glad.
I
I'm
don't have
glad.
to. I don't have to sit around the house in a blanket with a heater blasting when it's like 102 degrees out. It's so nice.
Did I not notice that you were doing that?
To be fair, you were with us in like the fall and the winter time. Really, we weren't really around summer.
I mean, that's fair, but still. Okay. Just be safe.
Yes, we
Get
will
lots
be.
of rest.
Alessandra, let us go. All right. And she just kind of like plants. She goes to like blow you a kiss, and then she just like runs to you and like plants like one like square on Nim's lips,
Wow.
and then heads away.
The music swells.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month.
As that's going about, Chip, you've had a number of students basically giving you reports while you've been away. Things are going well on the home front. No dragons have made it into the city still. Standard stuff. Cassandra, if you remember those young adventurers that you and Garl went out with that night, a number of the girls are like around you in like a summer loving tell me more kind of circle.
Tell me more.
And like yeah, these I think now, just for like my own headcanon of these characters, and because I'm the DM, I guess this is technically canon, that they were like greaser adventurers and like 1950s-esque.
Yeah, they're in little pool
Yeah.
skirts. I
Yeah.
see the vision. I
Yeah.
get it.
I was thinking that's just what their vibe is now. It's like that's their crew.
Are you guys having malteds while you're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And yeah. Unless anyone has anything else they'd like to do before they head out. Yes, Nimbus.
I think Nim needs to hunt down Gunther for a one-on-one.
Gunther.
Make me a survival check or perception check.
What's higher? Perception.
You go looking around for a hot minute. And it's just like there's just no trace, and then you just hear behind you, Lady Nimbus, you really should be on your way. Time is of the essence.
Fine,
Lady Nimbus, your
I
mic
would
did not
be-
pick you up fully there.
I said perhaps if you had been easier to find, it... Never mind. I needed to speak with you. I have a few more questions about what is going on in Trelador, and it is pressing.
Of course, Lady
And I don't know if
Nimbus.
he will be here when I get back, so...
Shoot. I will be in the shadows, as I tend to be. It's very-
Alwen Maverickson. What do we
Yes.
know about him?
Generally good fellow. Worked as a priest for some time.
Priest to whom?
Oh, I believe it was Ion. Will has to check notes. Make sure I don't pronounce the god's name wrong.
Ooh, that'd be trouble.
Air.
Iori. Irori.
Would I know who this is?
Yeah, you're religiously trained enough, Nim, that you would know that they are the master of masters, the god of history, knowledge, and self-perfection.
Interesting.
Temples include dojos, libraries, and monasteries.
I heard Doja, and I was like, Doja Cat?
Yeah.
Specifically speaking, he runs a library in Trelador.
I love her.
Well,
Blurberber.
A liberal?
Wolf Abbey. Do you know where his loyalties lie?
And speaking entirely certainly, his loyalty is currently aligned with ours. He himself is quite taken by his current partner.
Who would that be?
She is a woman. Her name is Lady Vay. Vay. If you want, you can make a society check.
Matthew.
That was good.
That was good.
I'm here all week.
Yay.
You wouldn't recognize that name if not for one specific reason. The fact that one of the romance books that Cassandra has been glued to was written by her. She is a romance author. Or is there a
And
feminine
that is his wife?
partner?
Partner. So she is the one who is taken by the resistance.
She is currently enjoying the romanticism of working with the resistance to stop a world oppressing order.
Same.
In addition, Trelladar has cracked down on non-magic instructional literature during this wartime.
Oh.
And so her business has taken a bit of a hit.
Abby's face!
How dare they!
Yes,
How dare they!
Effectively in Trelladar, there's a publishing ban right now on non-magically educational books.
What am I gonna read?
And so they've taken a bit of a hit on her publishing business for her authorships.
Right.
All the series about sparkling vampires are just on the chopping block.
And all the sparkling Dampiers.
Oh yes, the sparkling vampires.
Yes.
So you're saying that we can definitely trust Alwyn?
I mean, I believe so, yes.
Alright.
I mean, it would be awful to have someone this late in the game stab you in the back. So I've done the vetting.
Yes. Alright. I have a couple more questions. When we were ambushed by Trelladar in Brighthall, before Gwen picked us up, they said something. They said, capture the battery, the homunculus, and the rat. Kill the rest. Who are they referring to?
The homunculus was referring to you, Nimbus. I was hoping not to have this conversation with you now.
Who did you want to have it with?
Well, I would want to have it with you. I was hoping to have it with you at a better time. You're partially... You are a person, Nimbus. Look me in the eyes. You are a person. You have a soul, a consciousness, everything. However, your father was not fully well equipped for lineage production. And so, using alchemical enhancement, using it effectively, you are only partially, not organic.
How is that possible, partially?
Well,
Also, by inorganic, do you mean
just
like
on a side
android,
note-
or do you mean...
Nimbus, I need you to understand that this is an incredibly uncomfortable conversation for me to be having with you.
Well, unfortunately, my parents refused.
Yes, your parents refused to do many things to teach you about important things in the world, and you will be suffering for it for the rest of your life. But
I'm sorry, chat.
essentially, they used magic to enhance the chances of a viable child being produced.
We're learning so much today.
And part of
So
that
the
magic,
inorganic aspect is not technological, it is arcane.
yes, it is technically it'd be alchemical, but yes.
Okay. Is it anything like... Have you met Opie yet?
Yes, I've met Opie. I've seen Opie. I haven't talked to Opie. But no, nothing.
She's delightful.
I'm sure she is, but not quite to that extent. But similar, yes.
Okay.
They collected essentially from my understanding, they used a remnants of a family member's earlier research into the origins of your bloodline to create the alchemical formula that aided your father.
Does this mean that they may have some greater form of hold over me? Something similar to what Cassandra has with Garl?
Oh, goodness gracious, no. Luckily for us, Corellia's and Cassandra's research didn't get that far. The only reason why Garl has that stuff is because of the crystals.
There's no kill switch, there's no...
No, you
Nothing
are,
like
by
that?
all intents and purposes, a person, Nimbus. Free will. Well, as much free will as a mortal can have. But, you know.
What does that mean?
I mean,
You're only human.
we live in a world, we live in a world where gods exist, and the question of, like, you know, if they're really just playing with us, controlling our every move, or if they're letting us live with free will is always a question. I'm sorry.
We live in a
Abby.
society.
We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
And that's terrible.
I was not.
That's just
I was
awful.
not hinting at myself being some sort of immortal being, if that's what you're questioning.
Do you know if... When I asked my mother, immediately after leaving Brighthall, what she knew about the homunculus, the battery, and the rat, I asked her which one of those I was, or if she just wanted me dead, and her response was, "What's another 20 years? We can always start over."
Yes.
Have they replaced me yet?
That's not my place to say.
Well, what does that mean? Whose place is it?
Your mother's and father's.
Why?
And with that, Nimbus.
No,
I
excuse
believe you
me,
need to be
Gunther!
rolling.
No, excuse me!
Oof.
Do you think you are somehow less of a parent to me than they were?
He says yes and walks away.
Yes.
They have recently, about, I would say by now, a week ago, your mother has given birth to a son.
Lagasp.
Ooh. Sis.
You technically have a younger brother that you've never met yet. I apologize for you finding out this way.
And the modified memory mother.
Don't apologize, I asked for a reason. I'm glad I know. I would prefer to know now than be blindsided by it when I reach Treladar.
That is fair.
Thank you.
Sorry that you had to find out that way.
Thank you, Gunther. And she gives him a very quick hug.
Nimbus. If you excuse me, I'm going to go and process the conversation we just had. And Gunther slinks into the shadows after having a very, very uncomfortable conversation for him with someone who they see as a daughter, basically. It's like, I was hoping your mother would have this talk with you, but
Jesus.
Wow.
I think it's time we talk about the birds and the automata.
Well, I'm glad it is out that. I mean, when it came to like who was really taking care of Nim and who was like making sure her emotional needs were met, Sybil Cordelia Saint Altair was not rolling up the sleeves of her elegant evening gown to go make like chicken noodle soup when her daughter was sick. You know what I mean? It was Gunther a lot of the time, and I think he needed to know that Nim knows.
But yeah. So you all get loaded up into the car. Chip, you have proficiency in this vehicle. And
Beep beep.
you begin to go on a trip in your favorite flying ship, going through the sky. League of Amazing Adventurer party time.
Chip has a very amusing custom-made kind of old-timey motorcycle goggles or something.
Aw.
Everyone's got their seatbelts on.
Mm-hmm. Click.
Garl, I'm looking at you. It's too tight. Well, then loosen it.
Lynx helps Garl loosen it.
Nim slaps
Cassandra
his
gives
hand
a
away
side
so that
eye.
Cassandra can do it.
Cassandra helps.
Lynx watches Cassandra do it to see if she messes up.
She does not. She's read many books on seatbelts.
Okay.
She knows what she's doing.
Make me
This
a
was not meant to be a big deal.
Cassandra,
I will turn this car around.
Make me a library lore check.
Okay.
Yes, library lore. It's been so long.
Finally.
Yeah, you've read a book about motor vehicle safety.
Yeah, I read a book once.
Yeah. Man,
Hey man, there's nothing lame about seatbelt safety.
Me.
So yes, after
The more you know.
that, and after Cassandra now finding out that Garl does not enjoy being bound, we begin to drive through the sky.
That is, it's a matter of context. I mean, like if a devil were to whip Garl, no, but then
Depends on the devil.
yeah.
What if anyway, so you begin flying through the sky, and it's a few hours. It's like a 2-hour trip.
This is Lucy. She's got some diamonds.
Chip, there is a cassette player in there. Does Chip have anything playing whilst you're flying in the air?
Fly me to the moon.
I mean, yeah, I think Chip would listen to the kind of music you would see in like a BioShock trailer or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Very
there's
Art Deco.
there's some classics
Somewhere beyond the sea,
beyond the
somewhere
sea.
waiting for me.
Bum, ba-dum. And yeah, the trip goes by relatively quickly. As the city is coming into view, it has been fully grown over at this point. Like, buildings look like topiaries, basically. And it's like...
We'll sit down by that giant patch of cabbage.
It looks like a giant... It essentially looks like a giant's garden. So, can everyone make me perception checks?
Maybe.
I guess.
Maybe you know it.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Fly me to the moon.
Shut up, baby. I don't know anything.
Kick its fucking.
Cassandra knows all.
Cassandra notices some movement on top of one of like the larger buildings. It appears as though there is a number of humans, basically, that have cleared like a whole bunch of like tall grass, and they're trying to like wave at y'all to come down there.
Onward.
With a nat 20, do they look trustworthy?
They look like humans.
Yeah, but are these like pod
They
eating
look
humans
like
where they get
look like they look like civilians, and none of them are wearing Treladar robes.
Well, I mean, it's the first lead we had. It's
I
turning
think.
the wheel.
Can I look specifically to see if they have Do we all remember in the tournament arc?
Yes, would you like to roll to see if they have brain controlling plants growths on them?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Cassandra can confirm they do not.
Okay.
Nope.
I was gonna say,
pointless.
the natty 20, can we... Alright. Put it down. Let's
Then,
put it
Everyone, please stow your trays in the upright position. We will be making a landing.
Yeah. And this time, as you land, basically, as you like land on that grassy rooftop, the
Grassy knoll.
at the entirety of like the rest of it begins to just overgrow, creating like a cover over top of y'all, putting you in like this like very hidden now canopy. And standing there basically are a couple of humans. There's like, hi there, folks. You're with the League, I assume. Yes. Oh yes, that you're that one. You're that one. Oh, I saw you doing the bob roll. That was very good. Hi there. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing very well here. We do need you to exit your vehicle and come with us.
Can you elaborate on that just a smidge?
We have a settlement built here.
Alright.
Believe it or not, the dragon that has taken control of the city is not entirely interested in killing all of us, which is nice.
Okay.
You say not entirely.
There's been a couple of people who have gone missing, but they haven't found any bodies. And
I should mention.
we've checked under the flower beds to make sure that it's not like a using humans as fertilizer situation, and it's not.
I should say, Will, and I haven't been remembering to do this as much as I used to.
Mhm.
Now that we're on the ground, that's odd.
Standing behind one of them is a very small leshy.
A very small leshy.
Very small leshy.
That's very small. These leshies are not terribly big to
Like-
begin with.
like a this tall, like a
Oh,
pop funk,
God.
like a pop funk size leshy.
It's the baby.
Hopefully, it doesn't
Just a
have the
little baby.
Like
the
a-
soulless eyes of
like
the.
a like a
Horrible
togepi size,
eyes.
like a
Me.
togepi sized leshy.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to scoop it up and give it a cuddle.
Also 2-scale togepi.
Where's Misty?
And the leshy specifically is a fungal leshy.
Ah,
Both their hands appear to be mushrooms, like full mushrooms. Like they don't have any like digits or anything. They just have like these mushrooms.
it's the mushroom monk.
Do they have like the Powerpuff Girl fingers where it's just like a bunch of...
No, it's just
Little
it's just
nuts.
it's just like mushroom top.
That's somehow worse.
And they're just kind of like hiding behind this human, and they're like they have like the mushrooms. They're like,
I go, hello.
Please.
oh, hi there, I'm, huh?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Nessie. I'm Nessie.
Of course it's Nessie. Full
I
name
love
Renesmee? Is that it? Resume.
Shut up.
You
Rumpelstiltskin?
named my
Resume.
leshy after
Radish.
the Loch Ness Monster?
The what now? What now?
I'm Nessie the Leshy.
Oh my god.
I'm Nessie Leshy. Nice to meet you.
Delightful, Nessie. I am Nimbus. You can call me Nim.
Hi, Nim. And they like extend like their arm physically, like the mushroom stem grows and like.
I
Fist
like
bump.
fist bump it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we kind of have like I was born like 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of still getting used to this whole life thing.
Nice.
We kind of have a little bit of a colony
World.
going on.
Oh.
And yeah, so if y'all want, you can come join us. We can shelter you there. We can talk about what's going on in the city. We were told the dragon told us to like any folks who came from the League to bring him to them.
Oh.
So I'm probably going to be taking you.
Okay. Do we have a say in that?
Oh, it's like I said, they don't want to kill you or anything. They want to talk.
Okay. You're sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
I mean, I've been alive for 2 weeks, so like I believe him.
Are you a good lesh or a bad lesh?
I mean, I'm a fun guy.
That's That works.
Right?
That tracks. I trust
There
Oh.
we go. There we
The
go.
way you set him up for that, Abby.
You really did.
And then like one of the humans just like looks down. It's like, you know what? I'm proud I taught them that.
I don't imagine this character is going to grow on us.
Ugh.
Maybe not.
Oh, if I grew on you, that'd be a very bad thing because you'd probably be decomposing, and I don't want you to die.
Are you reading my
Leave me
mind?
alone.
I've already scooped this little guy up and he's just in my arms. Like,
Oh, I can.
He's
I can,
perfect.
I can walk. Can you please put me down? I don't like not being on the ground.
okay.
And
I
like,
put him down.
thank you.
Lynx places his hand on his head and goes, I understand.
Oh, can you please not? I'm not. And like as you like go to touch them, like as both of you go, like I should say specifically, they avoided you picking them up. They like moved back behind them, and like as you like patting the head, they like visibly like shrink down. Can you just please? I don't like contact. Sorry, I get all spory.
Spory?
Yeah.
Don't think
And
about
then they
it.
just,
Don't
like,
think about
they,
it.
like tap their head slightly, and then just like a whole bunch of spores pop. I was like, I don't really like it. It makes me itchy.
Oh,
I understand.
Yeah. Sorry.
poor thing.
All right. Well, let's adjourn to the conference room if that's what we're doing.
Well,
To the dragon.
There's the dragon. The dragon's a little bit ways to the city, and like I do have to warn you, there is some killer stuff in the city.
All right.
Garl is at this point going to, because I don't have to worry about it running out, poof out her crystalline ghostly wings with her inborn rune.
Well,
Nice.
That's very cool. But yeah, the humans say, "All right, Nessie, we'll let you deal with this, and we'll head back to get into stuff working in that." It's like, yeah, okay, see you guys later. Thanks for walking me up here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hi,
Hello.
I'm Nessie. It's nice to meet you, but we should probably get going.
Gotcha. We will follow. I will hop on my broom and follow.
Oh, that's very cool.
I know, right? I just got it.
Should we not talk to the citizens of the city first?
I mean,
I
if you'd
agree.
like, we can head down there and we can say hi to the folks.
I just want to see how they're doing.
Yeah.
It feels like it's worth the time.
Sure, come on,
That's
come
fair.
on, come on down. And they like lead you through a stairwell into like the lower section of this building that's now been like completely turned into like this garden. If you've ever watched She-Ra, you know like Flora,
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
it's like
I love her.
it's basically like when you first meet her, that like huge garden city where like just
Ah.
everything's
You mean
flowers.
Perfuma?
Yeah, Perfuma. But
A literal queen.
it's that huge like every building's like a flower, like they have like little huts set up in flowers and things. Like everything's been grown over and it's just flowers everywhere and greenery, and like there's even a couple of those like mind controlling flowers,
Hmm.
but they're not like on humans, they're on like puppets, and they're like moving like the wooden puppets around.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
A choice.
It's like a whole society.
Nice.
Yeah. It took us a while to convince them to, grow onto the puppets instead of people, but we got there.
Okay. Certainly something.
It is
This is
something.
Intriguing.
Is there any sort of leadership around, like, the non-draconic?
I mean,
Aspects.
there's like the folks that lead. I can take it here. Just follow me, and they like lead you to like one like a bigger area of the building, and just sitting there, you see what looks like a small pine tree.
Ugh.
Sitting with a elf and a human. And he's like, "Yep. So we're going to get Team A on to getting some of the pruning done. Team B will be harvesting our little crops, and then Team C will just have them relax and take the day off. They've earned it. They've been working really hard. It's like, yeah, I can agree with that. Yes, as can I. Excellent. Then we'll leave that be. It looks like we got folks, though. Hi, folks. The pine tree, the small pine tree turns around, and it's like a little pine tree Leshy.
Hello.
Nice.
And the human just kind of like says, hello. And the elf is just like, hello.
We are here on behalf of the League of Amazing Adventures and the Greater Resistance, well, the thought process was to liberate
Yeah,
Namsla, but
the dragon wanted to talk to y'all folks when you got here.
he did. We wanted to speak to, the people who were here first before we spoke to the dragon.
Fair
To
enough.
make sure we were negotiating with the dragon in the best interest of the citizens of Namsla.
And most well informed.
Then
Yes.
I will leave you all to it then. As I'm kind of a new person here. And I'll leave you to our other two councilmen. Two of y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a chat if you can. Fill me in. Fill me in on the rest of the folks here. What y'all talk about afterwards. I really appreciate it. Thank you kindly.
We will let you know if we turn up anything.
Thank you kindly. I'll just
Took you a second, McKenna. I don't care what you say. I found it amusing.
I can't with you.
as the human and the elf approach you. Hello there. We've kind of taken charge of this little settlement. You wanted to ask us questions? Yes, I believe that was the case, my friend.
Yes, do you speak on behalf of all citizens in Namsla, or?
I mean, there's a number of pockets like this that are about. Essentially, when Namsla was taken by the dragon, we were told that certain appearances needed to be met in order for Treladar to leave the city alone. And so we bent to the will of the dragon, and we did as we were told, and it has been fine.
Oh, none of you are in any immediate danger.
No one's been in any immediate danger. The elf speaks up. There have been a couple people who've gone missing, but they've specifically gone to places that we were told not to go to because they were dangerous and as set as death traps to keep up appearances. But you know how some humans are. You
Okay.
tell them there's a death trap there, and they think there's going to be treasure.
No, that's not a thing that's ever been on our minds.
I mean,
I've never, not once.
You're members of the League. I thought you would understand the sentiment.
I do. Though not from personal experience. She kind of looks at Lynx.
I guess.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, Chip just remembered something, reaches down into one of the little pouches and pulls out a little, metallic sort of pin and turns and hands it to Garl. Garl, if you wouldn't mind affixing that to your chest armor. Okay. Yes,
Stabs
and
it.
Chip turns back like, yes, now we are all members of the League.
Yay! So
I just-
proud.
Garl,
It's true. We are.
Did I do something? Don't worry, Garl.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
Carl's joined a cult.
Good for her, honestly.
Chip and
Oh, God.
Dology.
This is just because I want to say this. I mean, she already worships at Cassandra's feet.
Oh.
Matthew!
I
mean,
can
is-
resist.
Is there anything you'd like us to negotiate for on your behalf when we go to speak with the dragon?
Well.
Like this raises a bit of a question for me. It seems like there are a lot of plant-based life forms here that you are perfectly happy to get along with, but it does raise the issue then, are there plants here for consumption?
Yes.
Or are there
Oh.
animals like, okay,
Oh, yes, we have. And as they're saying that, a guy comes basically like down like basically there's a stairwell into like a large plaza area, and there's like a number of people pushing these carts that have like these very large bits of produce in. It's like, all right, folks, meal time. You know the drill. Most picks from the cart. Come and get a little prize. And like people are running to like different carts, and there's like one yelling, yeah, I got carrots, and the one person's just like, my cabbages are amazing, and just
He's right.
and it's just like a cacophony of people hucking produce at each other, basically.
If it would be possible, Chip would like to make a nature check on these vegetables.
Yeah, you can make a nature check.
Or if a medicine would suit me better, but I
nature.
thought yeah.
Yeah.
Only 27.
Those are some really nice cabbages.
Nothing unusual, not filled with
No,
mind control microorganisms.
the vegetables themselves, nothing unusual. The most unusual thing for you, Chip, would be the fact that essentially everyone here appears to be having like a vegan diet.
Ooh.
I hope they're getting enough protein.
Yeah, there's like a tofu thing that they've made from soy.
We still have to come up with a name for fantasy tofu. All right, as long as people are getting a balanced diet.
Yes, I mean,
Certainly getting enough roughage.
the dragon has provided a reasonable living condition during these times. We were essentially told that once you arrived, they would have a chat with you, something would happen, and then we would proceed from there. My understanding is that they've mainly taken the city as they were ordered to do so, but now that they are no longer attached to Trelladar in that manner, they're open to negotiation.
Where they weren't still attached to Trelladar.
They technically are still attached to Trelladar by all looking, but their last orders were to capture this city, and quite honestly, they've been being kept up and alerted to world events, and they're not necessarily happy with Treladar's actions.
Fair.
Can't imagine why.
Well, that already puts them in my good graces, at least more so than they already were.
It's one of those things where you're working for a company, you do a job, and then you find out the company is selling orphans in the back streets or something.
Literally in this case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Well then, if it's alright by you all, we will go and meet with this dragon. Do they have a name?
Dark.
They've never really introduced themselves. They've simply asked that we leave them be and attend to their garden.
Alright. Well then,
Intrigued.
yeah, I suppose.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah. Nessie's just like, are you all satisfied? I mean, I think the regular folks have been keeping very well. And one of them just looks down. Yes, and Nessie, you've been growing very well. Ah, thank you.
Nessie!
Alright, yes, take the lead, Nessie.
All right. Just fair warning, we do have to pass through one of those death trap zones to get to the dragon. So they probably are going to have to do a little bit of fighting today.
Okay.
That's
But
alright, you just keep yourself out of the way.
I'll just hang back, and if you can do your best. I don't think they eat mushrooms. I hope they don't. But yeah. But otherwise, yeah. And Nessie starts to basically lead you through a whole bunch of underbrush and city bits. And as Nessie's leading you through, they strike up conversations with everyone. They're like, yeah, so I know y'all have been fighting against Trelladar for a while. Have you guys come across anything really heinous that they've done? We know that they've kind of sunk the Opal Empire, but other than that, we don't really know all that much. And apparently our seed is from there. She was grown there apparently.
Your seed?
Yeah, the dragon. She was grown in the Opal Empire.
Interesting. She was interesting.
The old Opal Empire.
Back when it was a full continent, Opal Empire.
Yeah, back when it was a whole
Oh.
continent.
Fascinating. Oh, perhaps we should have brought Drevrin.
Maybe.
All awkwardness and discomfort aside, it might have been valuable information for him, but I'm sure we can bring back something that he will enjoy.
But yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So have y'all heard anything? Have y'all seen anything really crazy?
Well, how delicate are your sensibilities, Nessie?
I mean, I'm a 12-year-old Leshy. I'm a 12-day-old Leshy.
Two very different ages.
Smiles.
They have some very big and scary monsters at their disposal. They do.
You need to understand. I'm technically fully matured. I am an adult Leshy by Leshy standards.
Oh.
But don't worry, we sent all those bad things
So
to a farm upstate.
You don't need to
Me.
you don't need to baby me. I'm an adult. Hi.
Oh, of course we don't.
Chip, can you please not touch me? I said I don't like touching, please.
I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you.
No, I suppose you're right. I just... I don't even know if I'd want to tell a full-grown adult about some of the things that they've done, let alone... Well, obviously you are a full-grown adult.
I think it's just nice to be politically and socially aware, you know?
So true.
Well, here's a fun new fact. They are currently, rounding up all of the non-magical individuals they can get their hands on to use them as, what was it, energy for a cataclysmic, war weapon of sorts. They are going to use...
Just the first part is pretty bad enough without bringing in even the cataclysmic war thing into it.
I mean, it's going to be a, mass genocide of non-magically abled people for the purpose of a horrific war weapon to be used against other people.
Nice.
It's one of... I'm sorry, did you just say nice?
Yeah, I said as nice as Will, not as Nessie. Sorry, I said nice as
Oh,
Will,
I
not
thought you were
as
talking
Nessie.
about... I was talking we were talking about Nessie. We were about to have a problem.
No.
Nessie,
I
how old did you say you were?
War crimes are my times. I don't know. But in all seriousness, Nim, as you're telling Nessie this, can you make me a persuasion check?
I'm only
What?
12
Can you
days
make me
old.
But I thirst for
diplomacy
blood.
check?
Water
I
me
was
your
grown in the
organs.
blood. Nice.
How's a 40?
That's good. Yeah, Nessie seems to get what you're saying. It's like, oh, that's really bad.
Yes.
And-
So that's why we're here.
And y'all think you're qualified to stop it?
I mean, we are willing to attempt. That, I think, speaks a lot.
Like
Someone has to.
if you had to I don't know, y'all seem pretty impressive. What's your deals? Are y'all super strong? Are you super athletic? Are you super stealthy? Can you get can I see?
No.
Do you have any fun
I just
things?
like blowing things up.
Oh really?
No, I am not.
Garl hoists Lynx with his harness and everything up onto her shoulder.
Ooh, make me an athletics check, Carl.
Can I, utilize the momentum of this athletics check and make it easier for her?
Sure, if you want to, you can. I would let you
I don't
totally
need
do
your
so.
help.
And then Lynx, as you say something about blowing up, it's you know what? And Nessie points, and you see a bush that pops up out of the ground. It's that's a really mean blueberry bush. Can you explode that?
I like blueberries.
Lynx gives Nessie that look and goes, mean bush?
As you walk by the blueberry bush, you feel blueberries being shot at all of you, unripe blueberries.
Unripe.
Ouch.
Athletics check to catch it in your mouth.
Jesus, I don't
Yeah,
know
they're-
how safe that is.
I'm sorry, they're kind of a dick. Come on, Barry. And they're just blocking as many as they can with their mushroom hands.
I have a problem, little berry man.
My name is Clyde.
That's why I said they need to be exploded so they can regrow and have a better personality.
Is that how
They
that
just need
works?
therapy. Anger management classes or something.
The blueberry bush is unrelenting in their blueberries. They just keep firing them at all of you.
I was just throwing them back.
Lynx just takes an alchemist fire and it ponders it for a second.
Yeah, Lynx, if you want to make a crafting check, you can.
Yeah, I would like to do that instead, just in case.
Nice. As you're like thinking about it, it's like, I could probably just make something that would stop that thing from growing blueberries, and chuck it on it like a blueberry pesticide.
Yeah, like some kind of pesticide.
Yeah.
Berry side.
Blueberricide.
Yeah. Do you do that? Do you do that, or do you want to do something else?
Well, here's the thing, Mr. DM, who I love. I would
You
love
don't
to do
have
that.
anything. Do it. Awesome. All right, there you go. Nice. That was really awesome. Good job.
Lynx
Thank you.
just kind of scratches his temple after watching it happen, and just can't really decide what to think about this bush that literally spits blueberries at people.
It's just what they do. They're an asshole.
It's just what they do.
Yeah.
He looks over at Leshy, and he goes, "Okay,
What about you two, Nim, Cassandra? What do you two do really well? Like, what's your deal? Like, you're magically gifted, right? Like,
I read a lot.
yeah. Are you super knowledgeable?
Well,
I'd say
Oh,
you're pretty knowledgeable.
can you tell me something can you tell me a fact I don't know about something?
I want to find a fact about mushrooms in my library lore
Yeah, make me.
that they might not know.
Make me a library lore check. You
Oh my god.
you tell this little Leshy the best mushroom facts. And this little Leshy says,
nice."
I didn't even know that about mushrooms, and I am one. Wait a minute. And they just like go to put their like hands. It's like, no, I don't want to rip myself open to see if that's true.
Ooh.
I could. It would be fine, but it would be a little painful. Oh, what about you, Nim? What's your deal?
Well, I suppose I could say that, a lot of my magic comes from the worship of the goddess Desna.
Huh? You're a
And-
religious type?
Yeah.
I
with
tried.
the...
I tried to go down that route once.
Oh?
Yeah.
3 days ago.
How did it go?
It went okay, I guess. Like, I felt like the wind blowing a little bit harder than normal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who were you praying to, if you don't mind my asking?
I don't honestly know. Maybe you might know. They're like a nature god. They're like a nature
Asmodeus.
god.
No.
They're kind of nice, but they like also have like a stormy side. If you want, you can make a religion check to try to figure out what god
Happily.
that this Leshy was trying to play through.
41.
Gozereth probably sounds like it.
Does this Leshy have a level in cleric?
That sounds like Gozerith to me.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like the name. That sounds like the name I was praying to.
Gozerith, I don't know out of character who they are allied with and what their alignment is.
But you
Nim
would
might
tell
with
it.
a 41.
Nim would know. Gozereth is a neutral god of nature, allied with Besmira, Desna, and Erastil. They are one of Desna's allies.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that, but I wanted to be sure before I had Nim say, "Oh, they're a wonderful god to worship, especially for someone in your vocation and location."
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a punchy Leshy.
A punchy Leshy?
Yeah, I'm a boxer. Whack. Like, I got a mean right hook. Whack.
Well, I don't think that means that you can't also follow your faith as well. I think you can be good at two things.
All right, and yeah, as
Maybe even more.
y'all continue walking, Nessie kind of like quiets up a little bit and it's like, so we're coming up to like the first kind of hurdle now, everyone.
Hurdle?
Yeah, it's and before you is a massive garden maze.
Fly, fly, fly,
Okay.
fly.
Hold on.
A
Hold
big
on.
old topiary maze that goes basically all the way up to like the top of the flying spot, and then Ness is like, yeah, and like they're like all the way up to the roof, and we can't go out over top of the bush because if we do that, then Charladar might get an inkling something's going on.
Oh, we can't abuse flying to cheat the maze.
Is it anything going over the maze, or what if something was very, very small, say 3 inches in diameter and invisible?
Oh, what could you do that?
I could perhaps cast Proliferating Eye, or sorry, Prying Survey, I think is actually what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
The casting time takes 1 minute.
Okay.
The duration is an hour. You create 8 invisible floating eyes, each about 3 inches in diameter, that scan the area around you, transmitting rough impressions of the environment. The eyes constantly examine and send you summaries of their findings. They are solid and can't move through barriers, and they don't follow routes that they fail to find while searching. Any damage to an eye destroys it. When all eyes are destroyed, the spell ends. As a single action, which has the Concentrate trait, you can concentrate on the location within the area that an eye can reach. An eye travels to that location, and you seek visually as if you were there. As an exploration activity, you can travel at half the speed while continuing to concentrate on the eyes to gain the benefits of both the scout and search activities. With the eyes, you can check everything even if you are traveling faster than 300 feet per minute. The eyes use your perception modifier.
Yeah.
You can only have 1 prying survey in effect.
I would let you if you cast that spell. That would give everyone a +4 to all their checks to solve this maze.
Fuck yeah, consider it done.
Okay.
Nim raises her staff and casts this fancy divination spell.
Oh,
And
that's
she
really
then
that's really fancy.
she then turns to Nessie and goes, "Oh, maybe I should have led with this, but my family is known largely for their divinatory skills.
Oh, that's really
sort
cool.
of my thing." Yeah.
I'm learning so much. Thanks, y'all. All right, let's get going through this maze. I've never been able to do it. I kept on getting lost and going around in circles. So I'm going to leave navigation to all of you. So, who would like to take the first step at navigating through this maze?
The important question, Will, are we being chased by a crazy Jack Nicholson?
No, but there is a rose bush beside the maze entrance. It's like, if you want, I can turn on the difficulty settings. This one, and they push one of the buttons, climbing out from the wall of the fort of the topiary wall is now a minotaur, but the minotaur is entirely made of flowers.
Garl is just going to walk up to the Minotaur, just stare at him, and then trying to push him back in.
The minotaur just goes back into the flowers. There's
Garl just turns around and gives
There's a little snort of pollen. It's like, oh yeah, I did the showing button. But if you
Lynx is pleasantly surprised by that.
We can be chased by a flower minotaur.
It's quite all right. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Plot twist. Garl is also allergic to pollen. Spring is terrible for her. No.
No.
And that's how our barbarian died.
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Sweet, to help us find the right path.
Yeah. I'll say that can give a +2 to the first roll in addition. So +6 to the first roll.
Nice.
Also, because I want to help too. That's odd.
It's really weird that there's a rose bush for difficulty settings. For
Agree.
a maze.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a series of potato levers.
And it's all red roses.
Ooh.
They do look slightly painted though.
I will also use that.
I'd kill for some fries right now.
All right. Yeah.
Just help us through.
Fair enough. So, who wants to be the first person to kind of take the lead in leading through the maze?
Before we actually, I did have a question. Will,
Yeah.
do we have a general direction we know we should be traveling?
That way.
So straightforward, technically.
Yeah, straight through the maze, right on the other side.
What is to stop us from just literally carving through it then?
I mean, that's something you could try. It would hurt the topiary some.
Oh, is the
Like-
topiary mildly sentient?
As you say that, as like you ask that question to Nessie, one of the topiaries just like the leaves like rustle a little bit and they like form into like a
No!
little topiary smile.
I mean,
Well,
that's
what if we ask
kind
the
of sinister.
topiary very nicely?
That is kind of sinister.
If you would please not cut us in two, we'd appreciate it.
Oh, it said please.
Well, may I
Oh.
ask that you let us through easily?
Make me a diplomacy check, Nim.
My legendary negotiation is coming into effect here.
Yeah, roll
Love it.
to diplomatize with a bush.
43.
Yeah, like as you're kind of chatting to it, it just says, "Yeah, no reason why we can't give you a little bit of an easier time." And they just like open their mouth, and it creates like this like archway through like four. of them.
Nice.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to water along the way. I can water.
Oh no, we're good. We got mephits for that, and you just see like little mephit planar
Perfect.
portals appearing where the mephits appear, and then they just explode themselves in water.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, if you'd like water that doesn't require the death of a...
Oh, they don't
Who
die;
is-
they just return home. It's how they get back home.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah.
interesting.
Sounds
Uh,
unpleasant and painful, but
Nessie
It
just
does.
kind of looks up. It's like it was their idea. There's kind of like a method to the madness on this one.
we'll
Okay.
leave them to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've gotten a little bit deeper into the maze. But it's at that point now the sentience of the like the leaves become a little bit less sentient and a little bit less moved by you, and it's now turned into like a full maze. But you're about halfway through it at this point. Who would like to
Alright.
take the next step?
I'll do it.
All right. Since this would be to technically navigate the maze, you'll get the +6 on this
Nice.
because Nims was diplomatized with the maze.
Yeah.
Sweet. So she did diplomatizing. I want to do a performance check to keep this maze entertained so they don't want to hurt us.
Yeah, make me a performance check.
Yeah.
Nice, that's a success. As you're going about, you can see like the maze was going to like shift to like cut a entry point away from you and like make you have to double back and like find another route. Like as you're doing your little dance and song, it kind of just like waves about and like takes a little bit too long. Like the small like you see Nessie kind of like as you're dancing, they join you dancing in a little circle. Mushroom dance, mushroom dance,
Mushroom dance.
mushroom dance.
Whatever could it mean?
And just looks towards Cassandra. It means you've lived a life of sin.
How'd you know?
How did you know?
But in all seriousness,
Oh boy.
you're able to continue navigating through the maze. You're about 3/4 of the way through it now. I need one more check. This one can be done by either Lynx or Garl.
Lynx will. Lynx takes a small stone and does a little alchemical magical crafting to it and makes it magnetic.
Mhm.
And Garl, could I sit on your shoulders for a second?
No problem.
And after he sits on Garl's shoulders,
Watch the crystals.
absolutely, thank you. Chucks it as
Crystal
far as he possibly can on the other side of where we need to go.
No, through the bush.
Through?
Yeah, because it goes all the way. It goes like up 2 stories.
Apologies,
canopy.
I thought it was only like 15 feet high.
It's a very tall garden maze.
Well, I don't want to hurt the bush.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt the bush. It'd be like
Okay,
it'd be a very unintrusive shot.
okay. Then I will absolutely do that. And then make a little compass as well.
Nice. Yeah, and with that compass, Nessie's like, "Oh, that's a really smart thing to do, Mr. Lynx."
Lynx looks directly down at Nessie and goes,
And as you get to like the end of the maze, one of the one of the bushes on the side says, "And now the final test to leave this maze." And a giant tree just grows. Alright, Garl, I think this one might be for you.
Garl, because I never get to use this half the time, and I am a freaking legendary in it. Garl is just going to try and channel some power through the crystals and just sort of like create just like a little shockwave and just glare at the tree. And I'm going to try and use intimidation.
Yeah, this tree has like a whole Wispy Woods face on it, like from Kirby. So yeah, go for it.
42.
The tree literally just says no, nope, 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 and just whoop back into the ground.
Mana burst.
Leading to an exit into what appears to be a nice, like open air area. And yeah, as y'all are walking in there, you've come into like the middle area between the trees. Boop. Boop. And as you like are in the middle section, Nessie says, "Oh, hey, remember that death trap I was telling you about?
Oh, is this it?
We're in it now, and 3 of the trees come to life."
Oh.
Oh, those are big trees.
And
Okay.
it's time
I think these trees have lived a life of sin.
for us to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
I will
Let's
roll-
go.
Oh,
Let's do it.
never mind. Nice.
Come on. Come on. Load. Here we go.
There I am.
Where
Oh,
are
did I
you?
forgot to click on my... I did.
Click on it again and I'll replace it. Did it get closed?
Gotta load, gotta load.
It did get closed. Sad face.
Aha! There we go!
Nice. What did you get originally? 35.
Oh, I have no idea.
Alrighty. I'll start with the red tree. We're fighting Garl's favorite enemy, Enitree.
$50. Oh, jeez. These are some limber trees.
CR 19. Alright, and so we're going
Collectively, or
No.
we're going to begin with this first one. And it's going to start off by sending a thorn directly...
sorry, Will,
Yes.
because I'm always forgetting to use this. I would like to use my battle cry thing.
Believe
so I get
it
to
or
try
not, these are sentient enough trees that will work.
and I'm going to try, because I'm not worried about the one that's necessarily close to Garl. I'm going to try and intimidate the one off to the right.
Alright, these trees have a high intelligence score.
39 to intimidate.
That's against the will DC.
Yes.
That is unfortunately just short.
Wow. Well, CR 19, I guess.
Yeah, and you did only roll an 11.
Yeah.
All
I mean, at least it's over a 10.
So the Sard is going to start off by sending a thorn towards you, Garl.
There's always been a thorn in my side.
49.
Yeah, don't laugh at that. You don't have to laugh at that. 49?
Yeah.
Light.
That will crit.
All right, take 48 piercing damage.
And I'm not raging yet, so I don't have my hardness. So wait, no, I still have that even when I'm not raging. It's the true sight. So you said 49?
Yep.
No. Well, no, that would be. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 48.
48 points of critical goodness. And then it's going to use an action to do a... It's going to use its last 2 actions to make a Thorn Volley. To fire one at Lynx, Nim, Cassandra, and Chip at attack 2.
Ah.
So Lynx, 43.
That sure does hit.
Okay, 32 piercing. Nim, 40.
3.
Yep, a 40 will hit and will not crit.
22 piercing.
Mm.
Cassandra. 37.
Yeah, it hits.
27 piercing.
Cool,
And Chip.
cool.
35.
35 will not hit Chip. Chip nimbly
Nice.
dodges.
Nice.
Though not literal nimble dodge. That's a rogue thing.
Right, this one's going to come. It's going to stride up to you, Garl. And then it's going to hit you with its trunk. It's going to smack you with its trunk. 50.
Jeez. Yes, that will crit.
So 64, 70, 64 bludgeoning, 68 bludgeoning, and 22 electricity.
Electricity?
Yes.
All right, so hold on. 68 times 5. Okay. Sorry, did the electricity get doubled as well?
Yeah, 22.
God, that's a lot of damage in one turn.
That's a lot of damage.
And then this is going to come and try to get... this one's going to try to get Lynx. They're going to smack Lynx with a branch. 38.
Does not hit.
All right. Garl, you are being accosted by trees.
Carl thinks back for a moment. She doesn't have a lot of long-term memories, but one she does have. She doesn't remember when or where really, but she remembers running through a moonless, lightless night, and every few meters she would slam into another tree that she couldn't see as she was running. It would almost be comical if she wasn't, a crying, bleeding child. But so Garl has always harbored a long hatred for trees. But Garl has also noticed how much damage this tree just did. So Garl is going to spend one action to call upon her anger and is going to rage. I'm going to get a nice 17 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to spend 2 remaining actions to channel some energy through her crystals, and suddenly there are 4 Garls. I cast Mirror Image.
Nice.
And unfortunately, that's Garl's entire turn.
All right. Lynx.
How far is this from me? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Am I gonna provoke an AO?
If they have it.
Yeah. I didn't think this super through, unfortunately. I'm gonna start with a nice cheeky little elf step and get to the center here.
Okay.
Just in case. And we're gonna, where is it? There it is. On this target here,
On red, blue, or purple.
red.
A 44 is a hit. Does not take
Okay.
fire damage, though.
Oh! Okay, that's why we test things. Then we'll try a blight bomb. That's going to be a 49.
A 49 will hit, and it will take all of the poison damage.
Okay. That means I'm down 1, and
So these
down
are not
1 here.
proper trees.
I would like 1 fortitude save from this red mother trucker.
40.
That will fail.
Ooh.
Where is my sticky note? I just moved it. Here we go. Let's go with enfeebled 2.
All right. Enfeebled 2. You still have... Oh, that's your 3 actions then.
Nope, that's all 3.
Professor Nicholas Chip, there's trees. They're costing you.
How rude. Chip is going to just step to the middle here in case he needs to heal someone in a later turn. Then he is going to strategically assess the tree that Lynx just did a bunch of damage to.
Mhm.
And then he is going to try and I don't know, find like a little knot or something that is the weakness of a tree. I don't know exactly how that would work, but going to shoot it with the strategic greater striking pepper box.
Fire at will. And I'm so excited to say that repeatedly during the Western.
Art will.
Fire at will.
36.
A 36 will miss, I'm afraid.
That is unfortunate. All right.
You did only roll a 7.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. All right. Well, that's Chip's turn. He is ready to heal people if he needs to.
Nimbus.
All right, I think I'm gonna use one action to use Heroic Presence,
Okay.
which is a level 17 human feat. Congratulations! You all have 12 temp hit points and a +2 to will saves and saves against mental effects. I'm gonna pop that into chat real quick.
Yep.
You can ignore the part about like you can command someone because that's not what she's doing. She's just like, we can do it.
Gotta play. Stick to what you know.
That's very similar to a thing Garl has, but
It is a human feat, and we are both humans, so.
Garl though has zealous conviction.
Good for her.
And then, right on the heels of her, you know, given this little like we can do it thing, Nim just, well, it looks like she's screaming really loudly, but you all can't hear it. They can though.
Ooh, woo.
Wail
Nice.
of the Banshee,
Oh, I was thinking about using that.
which even on a success they take full damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I love those
I'll
level 9
start-
spells.
I'll start rolling with red. Blue. Crit
Oof.
success. And purple. Success. Not crit. Alright, so blue and purple will take the full 30, and sorry, red and purple will take the full 30, and blue will take none.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, Nessie runs over here towards this tree
Ooh.
and begins punching at its roots. This tree spends its turn battling Nessie, and we go to Cassandra.
Oh.
I am going to, and this should only hit the 2 trees on the left. I'm
wait.
going.
I messed up Nessie's tactics. They go to blue tree because it hasn't been damaged yet.
Oh, let the blue tree come to us.
1 second, I can't see it. Yeah, this should still be fine. It's only gonna hit the 2 trees on the left. It shouldn't hit anything else. I'm going to try to eclipse burst them. See if that does anything.
Total eclipse of the heart. Yeah, it's a reflex.
Figure. Yeah, I figure if they don't do,
Show me
or if
these
they're okay with
reflexive
heat,
trees.
then maybe cold.
Ah, look at these reflexive trees. This is just as good as the reflexive building.
Like a leaf in the wind.
Leaves on the vine.
So
How
yeah,
could you?
if you can roll the 8d10 and the 8d4, and we'll take half.
5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8d4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, so 46 turns into 23, and so I'll do that. The Leshy also says at this point, focus on 2, I can handle 1 by myself. 16.
Can you?
Technically, this Leshy is stronger than Alessandra.
Okay.
Feels bad.
Alright, but, Blue fights the Leshy.
And then I'll hit Garl with a guidance
Ah, fair enough.
for my last action.
Love to see it.
And Red is going to start fighting the Garl. Or, even better... Nah, not yet. It will smack Garl with a branch.
That will crit, so it immediately turns into a normal hit against Garl, and it pops a mirror image.
Awesome. And so 39 piercing damage, but I do need Garl to make a save against Sard Venom.
Sard Venom, you say? What's the DC?
41.
41?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, sorry, this is Chip's page. Give me a second. 46.
That's a success. You do not.
Actually, comes a critical success
You do
because
not get
Greater
Sard
Juggernaut.
Then a root will hit Chip.
40. That is a hit, but not a crit.
38 bludgeoning for electricity.
Let's see, and that'll minus 12 from the temporary hit point, so that becomes 26.
And then another branch will go towards Nim. 35 only.
That is a miss.
There you go. Garl!
Hold on a sec, I just have to check. So Garl actually only takes a total of 5 from that after the temporary hit points and her toughness. So, okay. She still has 2 mirror images. Yeah, all right. Garl is just going to lay into red, I guess. She's raging now, so we'll start with
Also, hey, if you're new here, don't forget to give us a follow. If you, Frog will hop across the screen.
40. And this is going to be negative energy damage.
40 will miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, do I have guidance, though? Or what was it Cassandra gave me?
Yes, Cassandra gave you guidance. What does guidance do for you?
+1, I think.
41 is still a miss.
Wow, really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Good to
right, second attack. Crit failure, and third. Nope. Wow. Yeah, that's real helpful.
I'm sorry, Matt. Lynx.
Sometimes you just don't get to roll good dice.
Guess not. Maybe I should have used something a little bit different. Well, they haven't moved. So we're gonna do on red target again.
Okay.
And I'm not entirely sure if the splash is gonna reach from here. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Like, I don't know if you wanna calculate it in terms of like,
Your stat blast is 15 feet, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it'll hit that one.
Okay. I didn't think about it earlier, but I just was now realizing. I would like a fort save from it now, if I can.
Okay, the 46 will hit. For
Yes. Fort save as well, please.
Yes, I'm going to do the damage first, though, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No worries. I just wanted to...
Yeah.
So, splash damage is how much for you?
It is 10.
Okay. And this one also gets the splash. And then a fort save.
Yes, sir.
Boop. 45.
That is still a failure because
Nice.
I have the best feat that I've ever seen on my alchemist tree. I'm gonna shred its AC by 2 with flat-footed
Nice.
for the duration of this turn order,
Perfect.
and we're gonna unleash a little bit more. Yeah, why not? This is gonna be a 47.
That's a hit still.
Delightful. That means he's also covered in acid now.
Yep.
And then for my last turn of this, or last action of this turn, there we go. I'm gonna burn one of my infused reagents and craft some more blight bombs.
Nice. Chip.
All right. So, Will, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
If Chip takes like a 5-foot step directly up, like north, could they potentially catch both of these trees in a 30-foot cone without hitting the
Yes.
little guy?
Easily.
Okay. All right. So that is what Chip's going to do. Because I think I have to move to make it, but
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to see Chip do something he has never done before.
Oh boy.
So Chip kind of walks up, seemingly oddly calm in the midst of all this madness, and just pulls from his pocket a little pocket watch. Just kind of glances at these two folks, and he just kind of turns the pocket watch in his hand a little bit to face these two things, pops it open, and just this stream of stuff comes out in a cone. And I'm going to use Yamara's Grandeur. And these guys are going to
Okay.
need to make a reflex save or take 14d6 slashing damage and 46 persistent slashing damage.
All right, I'll do the red
As
first
I'm
and blue.
a sliver of the power of the people who created Duskwalkers.
Yep.
Nice.
So Chip,
All right, and Chip's
42 and 36.
1 second. I just have to check Chip's class DC. The second one fails.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. So the
So
first one will
that's
take
one.
half, and the second one will
Yeah.
Row.
take the full.
6. 53. 53
Well,
slashing damage.
And then 46 persistent damage.
Yes. So do we do that at the end of their turn, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, so I will try and remember that.
Yes,
Um,
I will put the debuff marker onto the one that failed.
It's a blast of icy wind and ravenous insects. And that is my whole turn because that's a 2-action thing I can do once a day. And that is a Duskwalker ancestry feat. We're all using all the ancestry feats today.
Love to see it.
Also, I was getting sick of missing with my goddamn pepper box.
All right. I think I'm going to cast Foresight on myself.
Nice.
And then as
Ooh.
a quicken spell, cast Righteous Might also on myself.
Ooh.
Ooh.
High level casters, man.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, this sword is your problem now. It's going to run in this way.
Are you guys all divine casters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to run to there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's going to run to there. It's going to use one of its 7th level spells.
Oh.
What are these trees?
You can make a nature check. They are
Is this
they are
Star Ocean?
they are trees.
So I'm assuming.
Basically, it's going like boop, boop, boop.
Now, does it catch everyone, or does it catch people based on how many people fail, or something?
Well, if someone critically succeeds, the spell stops.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
That is
it's-
considered a critical success because of my feats.
But you're in the back.
Yeah, so
Oof.
it's up to you how you
boop,
want to
boop,
take that.
Boop. It's going that way.
Okay.
So Cassandra first. 43 is a success.
Yay!
Not a crit failure.
Garl didn't have to roll. It was Chip.
Oh, okay.
But
Chip, then.
Nim
Oh,
also
wait,
has to
does
roll.
my elf thing makes it a critical
Yes,
success?
1 sec.
Does your elf
Does
thing
that
make
apply
it?
with this?
I don't know. What does your elf
I
thing
don't
do?
remember.
I think yours is different from mine. I feel like mine was an
Okay.
alchemist one, but let me double
Yeah.
check
Yeah,
because I
Lynx
know
is
we
an
have
alchemist
something
one.
similar. Yeah, I have evasion.
Yeah.
Yes, 41 for me.
Alrighty. So 41 is the DC. So anyone who got 41 or anyone who got 41
Yeah,
or
no fucking
above
clue.
is going to take half of 58.
Yay!
So that is 29 points of damage. Anyone who succeeded, and anyone who failed, who would just chip, is going to take 58 points of damage.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then
Cool.
Lynx critically succeeded. Cassandra.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try a little something something. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to move myself here, and then the line should not hit
The Leshy.
our little friend. And so those 2 trees, I think it's gonna be a fortitude save. We'll see, but I'm gonna try massacre.
Oh boy.
Okay.
She's so sweet, and all her spells are kind of horrifyingly named.
The 19th level. Jesus Christ.
Okay. We are going to make a fort save for red, fail, and blue, fail.
Oh my
roll
God.
96. Oh no, they just take 100
Oh
negative.
no, they take 100 negative damage.
Oh
100
my
negative
God.
damage.
And if neither of them die, the thing comes back and they take another 30 points damage.
Neither of them die. So they're both going to take another
Explodes
30.
back towards you. You did a negative energy frisbee, or
I
spoon.
also take 30 points damage with it coming back, but it's worth it.
That definitely was. Oh boy, Red's looking rough, y'all. Y'all look at y'all with your 9th level spells.
I just go, ouch.
I mean, these are big foes. We're not gonna, you know.
Blue fights the Leshy. Red is going to. Red is going to use this ability because I don't think Red will get to use it if they don't.
Trample!
So it's gonna.
That does that count as moving away from me, Will?
Yes, it would provoke.
Then Garl is gonna very much take that
Take your
AO.
AO. Hits.
43. So that's 45 negative energy damage.
Nice. All right, so unfortunately, Garl does not kill it.
This is the acid flask.
Oh, right. Roll it. It happens at the end of their turn, so.
Yes. Fully forgot about it though, so
And then
just
Chip's
didn't want to forget.
persistent damage
Yeah, I'll
will
get
happen
mine.
too.
I'll get ready mine too.
That took all 3 of its actions, so can everyone make me a DC 39 reflex save?
I mean, I could, but will I?
Crit success.
42.
Success. What about 34, Nim? Are you hero pointing it?
No, 42. I have advantage.
Yeah, 20!
Oh, right, because of
That's my third of the night.
the spell.
Foresight.
Yeah. I was like, wait, how? Right. 42. Success. Okay, anyone who got a critical success takes no damage.
Yay.
That's crit. Chips. All Chips successful reflex saves become crit successes.
All right, everyone who succeeded, which was everyone else, will take.
Does Garl have that? I don't think they have that, but they have a success anyway.
So everyone who succeeded will take half of this. So take 16 piercing damage.
Becomes 11 for Garl. So
And that's the
1d3.
that's the red Sard's turn. Garl, you're up. Oh, Garl, before you do
Yep.
Garl's turn, Chip's persistent damage on it.
Yes, I was just looking that up, and then a whole bunch of rolls happened, and my screen got confusing.
Yes, it was.
Relatable.
It is 46 persistent slashing damage.
Roll it.
4d6?
4d6.
Okay.
Nice.
Oops.
Oh wow.
No, ignore that. Or nope, sorry.
No, that's right.
Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry, I was still looking at upper. There's so much stuff I'm scrolling through.
Ooh,
That's actually a really good roll, yeah.
That's a really good roll. Garl, it's your turn.
Did we ever do it for the
damage.
blue one too?
No, we didn't. So I'll do the minus 22 on that. It's all good.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Garl is just gonna run after the one that got away down there, purple one.
The one that.
Or no, it
got
was red
away.
one that was the red one
Red
rampage,
trampled
right?
you all.
All right.
Red
so-
also still has -2 AC, so
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there. And then just do 2 attacks with the old Force Katana. This
Wow.
is Chips again.
Roll it.
Stop that tree.
Has hacking and slashing and bashing.
37 probably
Miss.
won't hit.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
42.
Because of the flat-footed, that will hit, and that will deal with its 11
Yes.
hit points.
yes.
As the tree dies,
Garl just stabs the katana in it, and negative energy just cracks out from it, and it bursts.
in a 30-foot cone,
Oops.
which they were there.
Oh,
So
I went too
Cassandra's
hard.
out, but everyone else
Woo!
is in it. Can y'all make me a reflex save, DC 43?
another reflex save?
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice. So Nim will take nothing. Lynx will take nothing.
Crit success.
Ooh.
Oh, girl.
Garl got a crit failure.
I'm gonna use a hero point for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I roll there?
You rolled a
2,
2.
yeah. Better.
Not a crit fail anymore. It's just a regular fail.
All right.
The
If
fact that
anybody
I've
needs
gotten-
HP, I've
Chip
got
got
my
nat
free
20,
hugs
so-
shirt on.
All right, so
The-
Garl, take 40 electricity and 37 piercing.
Okay, hold on a second. So,
So 77 in total.
77 minus 5. Still barely in the triple digits.
Jesus.
Y'all are doing good. So Garl, you still have one more action.
Carl is then going to just 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just run down to this guy, I guess.
Okay.
But I would also
Actually,
like
I
to
can
mention,
do the other side.
Will, just as a fun little thing, every time Garl is ending one of these movements because her wings are out, she's actually hovering like 2 feet off the ground.
Fair enough.
This makes it now she can't be tripped.
Lynx, it's your turn.
I'm very nervous about little man over there, so
He's doing good. He's fighting this thing.
I believe you.
Punch, punch, kick, kick, leshy kick, punch, punch, leshy punch.
God.
Mushroom whip, whap,
Oh my god.
Oh, whap.
whap,
Whap,
dap,
whap,
sap,
whap.
clap, dap.
We're gonna do a little 1, 2, 3. So that's a 38, a 39, and a 47
On
on the blue man group.
Okay, so AC is 43, so the second two will.
Damn. No sir, the vexing vapor does not hit
You said 47.
because it's a 39.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, it's
But
a 39.
none of them critically miss. So they'll do their
Good enough for
splash.
me. I love that.
So minus 20, and then minus 14. Okay.
And 1 fort save, please.
So Leshy just like looks. Do y'all want me to jump to the other one? Okay.
No, you're doing great. Keep it up.
I'll jump to the other one,
and-
I guess.
No,
No!
don't. We're good.
Why are you helping me? Help each other. God.
We can do both.
All right.
You're part of our team right now, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family. That is a fail. I'm gonna shred its AC by 2.
Fair enough. Chip.
Chip is a little annoyed at how much these things explode for damage-wise, but whatever. Chip is going to strategically access purple tree down here,
All right.
and is going to try and with the greater striking pepper box. This is the second shot of the combat. 36.
Misses. Is
Then,
that rolling the right? No. Yes, it is. It's just.
yeah, I just rolled it. 8.
Yeah. No, we might go a little bit late tonight.
Oh, hold on. I rolled the wrong one. That was supposed to be strategic greater striking pepper box.
Yeah, so roll the right one.
31. That's worse.
Oh,
Me.
And I will
That's
I was
just
gonna
silly.
shoot a second time anyway, so the first one would have been the second shot, I think, or even less.
Yeah, fair
So,
enough.
so that unfortunately, Chip is, I don't know, it's gonna do a heal on. Have you even heard it all, Nim?
barely. I'm at like 209 out of like 239,
You
I
could
think.
always make a knowledge check.
Yeah, Chip will make a knowledge check. What check do I need?
Nature.
28.
Unfortunately,
Not good
no,
because they've got a high
they
CR.
they have a high CR and they're rare creatures.
Yeah, I should have healed myself,
You
but
can
oh well.
tell that these are sards. They're
Without context, that name is
they're
meaningless.
gargantuan electrical plants.
Hmm.
Oh, to be a gargantuan electrical plant.
Nimbus.
Oh, thank you, Squishy, by the way, to refill Garl's hero point.
I'm gonna go all the way over here to flank.
Flanken-Z.
You flanked.
Get flanked.
So that is my first action. And then I've got this one, which I will roll twice. Does a 47 hit?
47 does hit.
Especially flanking.
22 slashing, I want to say, and one, I'll say good damage. And then for the second one, no dice for the second one.
No dice for the second one, I'm afraid. Alrighty.
But that is my turn, and
Excuse
now
me.
we're in flanking, girl.
This Sard
Yes, we are.
is going to... I just really like this ability.
That is going to be a AO. And I just have to...
And then everyone will need to make one. DC 39 reflex save after Garl's AO, though. Hits.
50. 33 negative energy damage.
Nice.
That was a reflex?
Yep, reflex DC 39.
God
Okay.
damn.
Time for another hero point. 36.
And you did say everyone, yeah?
Yep, everyone has to make this one. It went back 5 feet and then it went...
Still a failure,
Is
but
that
not a
how
crit
that
failure.
works?
Yeah, it can stride up to double its speed.
Oh, Chip. Chip.
Is it?
That seems...
So close.
Alright, well then I will make your reflex saving throw.
Yes, please do. Alright,
Another nat
so
20.
anyone who failed will take the full. Anyone who succeeded will take half of this damage.
Nice.
35 damage, minimum.
You love to see it.
And Nim will take none with
Eat.
that nat 20. Cassandra.
Link's also crits.
Foresight is doing numbers for me tonight.
It is.
This is I don't think I've ever taken this little amount of damage in a fight.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do Massacre again and hope for the best.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
In the arms.
Remember who else is in that line, Abby?
Not necessarily. But if I do the line like...
Yeah,
Like
she,
this.
she can easily
Okay.
get it without the little
Yeah.
one.
She
Okay.
said, remember.
I mean, it
In
wouldn't be
fairness,
the first
in the
time.
past, when Abby has used AoE spell,
To be fair,
sometimes
I
little
was
critters
a
get
little
their
drugged
shit
up
rocked.
on Oxycontin legally. Legally. I had just
Alright.
had surgery.
Put the
I
small in
remember.
chat, Abby.
She
Fortitude
was
save.
not having a good time.
We're having a good
She
time.
sounded
We're
like
having a good time.
Having a good time.
Alright, I'll do purple.
She was having a fertile or
Flowers
an
and
infertile time. And
And
honestly,
then I'll
that's
do
the best
blue.
time.
They both succeed. Roll 96.
Okie dokie. Let's let's custom do that. 9d6. Roll.
So 60,
That's not as cool as I wanted it to be.
67 points of damage to both of them effectively. Take your 30 points of damage, Abby.
Very high.
Nice. Pew.
Nice.
Ouch.
Fight Celestia. Garl.
Are you rolling against the persistent damage? Or do I just keep doing it?
Yeah, keep doing this one on this one.
13 pierce slashing.
13. And then I will check with the d20 to see if it still gets persistent. Yeah, it's still slashing.
Now,
Oh.
technically, because this thing is a gargantuan, this little guy technically is threatening this guy, right?
Yes.
All right, so Carl's gonna move there then.
Ignore that. That's for me.
Garl is going to make a attack with two-handed raging striking force katana. 35 with flanking.
35 will miss.
Actually, Garl's going to use her thing once a day to turn that into a hit.
Okay, I'll take
Wow.
34
Admittedly,
damage.
not a great amount of damage, but, well, negative energy damage.
Damage is damage!
And second attack. But now I'm going to use another thing I have. Garl's going to use Perfect Clarity.
Oh.
I get to reroll the attack again, add a +2, and take the better result, but I immediately fall out of rage.
Roll it.
So
Good for her.
33, so it turns into a 35 with flanking.
Which you need a 41 to hit this thing.
Okay. But here's the great thing. I also have quick rage, so I spend 1 round not raging, then I can rage again, and I'll get my
Nice.
temporary hit points back.
Links.
I can spam that all the live long day.
Wait. Oh, right, that's what this one was. Sorry, there's so many things in my recipe book now.
Oh, also, yeah, go ahead.
Just another 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 44, 40, and then 35.
Okay.
And they're going to be targeted on this one.
44 will hit, 40 will miss, 35 will miss. So, but
Okay.
not critically, so you'll get 20 splash damage and 15 points.
Hooray!
Yes.
And fort save one more time.
And a fort save.
Okay, that is certainly a
Thank
critical
you.
success.
Nice.
Another one.
Another one, thank you. But what I am going to do instead of allow that for you, because you've given me this wonderful little tool,
Nice.
and I'll shred its AC again by 2.
All right. Professor Nicholas Chip.
I'm going to strategically assess this one here. Not purple. Yeah, it is purple. And then I'm going to attempt to unload my last pepper box shot at it.
Misses.
I cannot roll for shit tonight.
I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens. Um,
I've never had that issue.
It's because of all the crits you were rolling on us on Monday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that'd be a second diagonal. So there. Just so these girls getting a little low, so may need to heal her in the next turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nimbus.
I can get all the way to here. And then with the 10-foot reach that's granted to me by Righteous Might,
Yeah.
I can smack it a couple more times.
Righteous might or
so we're
left
gonna go
or left might.
heightened Righteous Might, actually.
Nice.
So ooh, not good. That's what I get for being sassy.
Yeah.
Um,
You get a miss.
I get a miss. Ooh,
Bam.
nat 20.
There you
There we
go.
God.
go. Not only do I get all that good stuff that you see there for damage, some fun stuff happens when you crit with this. Yeah, so
Let
critical
us know.
damage is another 3d4 plus 15 times 2, so we can double that.
Yep, I've done
And then there is also a d6 precision damage
that. Roll it.
and a d6 persistent bleed.
Roll it. These trees
Unless they
can
don't
bleed.
bleed.
These trees can
Nice.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
bleed. The trees.
And we can also double the good damage.
Yes, I did that. You did 50 damage with it in total.
Nice. So
Uh,
here's
the trees bleed, and as you crit, the trees scream.
Oh no!
good.
Screaming trees.
Carl
Jesus.
just Carl smiles.
So the 6 was the precision, or sorry, the 3 was the precision, and the
The
3
precision.
was the precision.
There you go.
6 was the bleed.
Okay, they take it.
Beautiful.
They're still standing.
That's fine.
I'm still hurting.
All right. Well, this Sard's just going to go to town on the thing that crit it. Nim.
Jesus.
This Sard's going.
That
to
was
go
a
to
cackle.
Town. This Sard's going to go to town on the thing that crit it. 44 Nim.
Also, it has disadvantage. So you can roll that again if you like.
39 Nim.
That is a meat to beat.
All right, 37 piercing damage, and I need Nimbus to make a save against Sard Venom.
Is that it? Oh, wait, so it does have reach. Okay.
Yeah, it has a 20-foot
Okay,
reach.
37. What is 37?
Oh Jesus. Okay.
20-foot reach.
20-foot.
I thought it
reach.
might just be like 10 or 15. 20. God
No, it's a
damn.
20-foot reach with his branches.
Isn't there a creature we came up against that had 100-foot reach?
Yeah,
Yes,
something like
but
that.
that was because that was a boss plot
Killed it.
creature.
44.
Success. So you
Is the
you
building?
do not get poisoned. The building, yes. And then so they've done
It's
that.
reflex save.
Third attack. 34, Nim.
Misses.
All
But
right.
sorry, for the Sard Venom, what's...
You're just not
What
affected
do I
by it.
take?
Nothing, because
Okay,
it's a
not at all.
41 saves, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, poisons, if you beat the save, you don't get poisoned. Corellia.
But there's also electricity damage?
Well,
Yes, but like I say, it's a poison, so you don't take the damage. if you
Gotcha.
succeed.
Okay.
It's an electricity poison.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay,
Um,
yeah, that tripped me up.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's just
it's-
injecting battery acid in
They
you.
will. They
Honestly,
literally
same.
are. They're injecting your body with poisonous electrified sap. You'll get chills.
Interesting.
They're multiplying.
Shut
And
up.
because you become clumsy, you are technically losing control. Because the poison they're supplying, it's electrifying.
Okay, that's enough for that.
I'm gonna finger of death the tree in front of me.
All right.
I would
purple.
like Oh, a to classic.
death the DM.
Success.
I'm gonna Aranari it.
Hell yeah.
So 70 negative.
Yep.
They take
Incredible.
it. They're still up.
They're still up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of
Yo,
health.
these things had 400 hit points to start.
I thought it was somewhere around
As
there.
a group, you will have dealt 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200 points of damage to these creatures after this encounter. You will have dealt thousands points of damage during this combat. How does that
1,200.
feel?
Damn. Feels good.
Like a lot of DPs.
Doesn't that feel? Isn't that awesome? Are you parsing well, Cooper?
Oh, my parse.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last action to run up to girl so I can give her a hug with that last what is it, 4d8 vital beacon.
Yep. Fights Leshy. Garl.
Will, I'm sorry, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Are these evil creatures?
Yes.
What? They're level 19?
Yeah.
When I crit, I got HP back. Nice.
They are,
Love
that for
chaotic.
you.
They
Did
are
we-
chaotic evil trees.
Just
I
quick
love
checking.
it.
Well, did we go through the blue one's turn again?
Yes, we did. So I need chip precision and Cooper acid damage.
Yes, this time it is also going to be Flight Bomb, which is 4d4. Wow. And then here's the acid.
All right. So the acid takes it out,
Yay!
Uh oh,
Nice.
kaboom!
and
Burn,
boom goes the
That's nice.
tree.
And die goes our little Leshy friend.
And
the
boom
Leshy friend
goes
is
the
still up.
dynamite.
Good for them.
How's he looking?
They're looking fine. They look like
Okay.
they haven't even taken a single hit.
Reflex save again.
Does enemy tree get boomed too?
Yes, but they're
Critical
immune to the
success.
electricity.
Oh, Chip, come on, man.
Yeah, so you're looking for a DC 43 basic save here.
Jesus.
How did
I
Garl
did
succeed
not
and
get that.
Chip failed? Good.
I'm
lord.
gonna hero point that one.
Does Garl get to critically succeed on a 43?
No, actually, Garl doesn't have that. She only has that for fort and will saves.
Ah,
Oh,
I don't-
only has that.
I don't
You
know which
know
ones.
what?
I don't know which ones.
I mean, I think
Garl
oddly enough, I
has.
think Chip has it for everything now. Greater resolve. Maybe not forts.
Nice. All right, so anyone who succeeded will take half of the damage. That's so half of 37 is 17, half of 28 is 14, and anyone who failed will take 37 electricity, 28 piercing, and in Cassandra's case, she did not critically fail, so you're taking 37 electricity, 28 piercing.
So hot.
And we go to
Chip,
Garl's turn.
unfortunately, let's see, it was 43.
Oh no!
Yeah, Chip crit failed.
So Chip takes double. So Chip
So,
is going to
let
take
me-
67, 69, 71, 2, 73, 74 electricity. And 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 56 piercing.
For a total of 130.
Yeah.
Real.
Is he
Uh,
still up?
No, Chip is down. Chip only had 99 HP left.
Yes. And Garl, it's your turn.
And I have 2 characters and only 1 hero point. Actually, hold on.
No.
Hold on. No, Chip has a hero point though, doesn't he?
Yes, Chip gets a hero.
Okay, so I'm gonna hero point that.
It's per character.
That's not any better. I rolled a 3 instead of a 2.
That's
Good
hateful.
lord.
That is hateful. How am I the one that's rolling okay tonight?
This is punishment for my good Genshin Gotcha luck. This is what that is.
Aw.
Oh yeah, I got CR. I rolled before stream, and I have CR 9 Chanyun. Garl.
All right. Garl is sadly probably no. Garl actually has a moment of clarity now, so Garl's going to spend this turn not enraged.
Yep.
And Garl is just going to try and wail on this tree. Sadly, I don't think she can do a whole lot for Chip, possibly. So, 1 second, I have to find the entry that's not raging attacks.
For just $300, you can guarantee your hit, but you have to do it like 100 times.
God.
Well, Garl said they were going to wail on it.
How it really feels to play Genshin Impact.
Where's my two-handed? Okay, here's the one without raging. 36, no.
Misses.
33, no.
Misses. Lynx.
That is a 5, a 7 minus 5, and a... I really cannot roll
Bless
tonight.
your heart,
You're
Matt.
just having
Wow.
You are having Lynx luck tonight,
Yeah.
and sometimes it be like that.
It really do.
Let's get some it be like that's in the chat.
Yeah.
There we go.
I never made more of these. Oh, that's why. Because, yeah. Okay, never mind. Anyway, what had actually happened was...
Thank you, Squishy.
Oh, thank you, Squishy.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna go light bombs.
Squishy out here saving everybody.
That vexing is gonna be 46, and this last blight
Well.
bomb is gonna be 30.
Okay, so the 30 will critically miss, but the 46 and the 45 will hit.
Heard.
So it's
I'm out of blight
20,
bombs.
30. That's with the splash damage. That's exactly what you need to kill this thing.
Yay!
It's exactly lethal. But you know what that means? Reflex save.
You know what? I don't know if this will do anything, but I'm going to try. Where is it? The
Unveils.
scintillating safeguard.
Ooh, thank you.
Because I don't think we can take it.
Probably
Against
not.
what type of damage? Just
What kind of damage is this?
Electrical and piercing.
Let's do it against piercing.
All right. The Leshy seems to perfectly avoid it critically, so you can grab everyone else with it. So you are
Sweet.
going to have 10 against the type, and increase it
I'd
by
say I'm going to
1.
throw away these dice, but I'm not rolling actual
So you have
dice.
16 resistance to the pierce. You have 16 resistance to the piercing damage. So anyone who succeeded is going to take half of 39, which is 18 electricity damage and 23 piercing damage. Anyone who failed is going to take 39 electricity and 46 piercing damage, and Garl is going to take
170 in total.
170 in total.
But I still do get the resistance. And how much was it that you're giving us, Cassandra?
16.
Yeah. Question: what is a number for a fail or a success? That we're
The
trying to-
DC is
43.
43. So you failed.
I did not make that. I'm down. I already know that.
As you two go down, the Leshy comes running over and shakes himself, and you're all brought to 1 hit point.
Oh, that's
Alright.
cute, actually.
Some spores.
Very useful.
And yeah.
all right. Gather round, everyone.
Oh wow, you guys,
I
y'all did really well with that. I'm really proud.
you are amazing.
I'm really proud. I'm really proud of y'all. Y'all did really well.
I think before we continue, I'm just gonna pop a quick little boop.
We're all back at full hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I love
bet.
that whenever
Okay.
you all.
Even better.
Certainly.
And also, we are free of
Oh,
any
dang.
commissions.
Nice. And so that includes wounded. And yeah, the Leshy kind of looks and says, "Yeah, guys, here, come on. The dragon's just over this way." And they basically will lead you into like a large opening into the garden. And as you come in there, the dragon is nowhere to be seen. Unless you say, just give me 1 sec to go get them, okay? And the Leshy walks into the center.
He's
and
the
then
dragon.
You feel some rumbling underneath the ground, and the Leshy's roots pop up.
Ah!
And the now sitting on top of the dragon's head is this Leshy. And the Leshy says, "Hey, sorry about deceiving you all. I was kind of told to give you all a little bit of a test, and you passed. So good job, team." And
Wow.
before we continue this conversation, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventures. Our group just took down 3 CR19s. They did a combined total of damage of 1,200 hit points.
It's giving girl boss.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also,
yeah,
I'd like to note that a lot of that was also because Garl couldn't hit for shit tonight.
chat, if you
I'm so glad
want,
I finally got to crit with Righteous Might. I've been wanting to do that since I learned the spell.
if you want to see more high-level Pathfinder 2e, join us next week. Otherwise, thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
And we are